Good afternoon, YouTube. Your boy Hell is back. Happy 10 days to St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day is coming up. We're going to celebrate it up here the only way we really know how to, and that's shooting people in the face and drinking way too much. Hope you guys have a good time. Stay safe out there. Got a couple of requests to do a video on how to get your stuff organized for when you're going to go play. Everybody's like, Hella, what's the best way to keep all my stuff neat, clean, and organized so I know where it is? I might not know the best way, but I do know my way, and hopefully that helps you guys out. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and revisit my my gear bag. We're going to dig on through that, and I'll show you how I keep my stuff organized, and hopefully that helps you guys out. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Alright, so let's go jump on in real fast. My gear bag. Just the gear bag itself. A lot of people have, the wheelie bags, like the Eclipse or the dyed wheel bags. I don't have a problem with wheelie bags. There's kind of an underlying reason why I have this particular bag that doesn't have any wheels on it. I like to carry my gear. I'm a hockey player. I've played sports all my life. I like to carry my gear. I don't like to roll it. Construction workers aren't only strong because they're in the gym. They're there because they lug shit around all day. So, I stay a little stronger by carrying my stuff. Maybe it's, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, it's a psychological thing, maybe. So, let's go ahead and we'll dig on in here. I have things set up in my bag in a very specific way for a very specific reason, and hopefully this helps you guys out. So, let's crack in here. Alright. So, first thing you'll notice, straight down the middle, you have my toolbox on the outside, right here. My primary marker, my Ego 10, right here, and my backup, which is my E-Tech 2, right here. The reason I have this set up in such a way is because it lets the toolbox be on the outside of one side, and my knee pads and forearm pads to be on the outside of the other. Just a little added protection for my markers, just in case, I don't know, flip the car over or something, God forbid, but they stay nice and snug right in here. They don't move around because over here, get in here, I have my two tanks, my 68-45 and my 48 right there, and that is nestled inside my pod pack. Alright, so I have my pod pack looped together, and that just sits right in the corner of my bag. That way, the two tanks can sit in here, and they won't bounce around either. I want to keep the regulator safe, don't want to chip them or anything, so they stay snugged right in there, and they won't get messed up or anything. Now over here, I have a separate bag that came with my bag itself, and I have my two hoppers, my rotor, and my other rotor. These are placed right in the other corner of my bag. Now inside this bag, we have my mask, my Proflexes are in here. Just a recommendation from me, when you have your mask inside your gear bag, have it in a separate bag, because lenses are $25-30. You don't want to have to keep spending money on lenses because you're scratching them in your gear bag. That's kind of a bad reason to have to spend money. Ugh. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw some of this stuff back in here and get this as organized as possible. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you may notice that I don't have any paint in here. That's because I keep my paint in a totally separate bag. And I'll show you why in a second. So my paint is not even in my bedroom. This is my bedroom, no paint. That's my bathroom. That's where my paint is, and I'll tell you why. I live in North Jersey. North Jersey in the wintertime gets anywhere between 30 degrees and negative 10 degrees on a really bad day. My room is on the top floor of the house, which is perfectly insulated, but I have a lot of windows, and I have a lot of alcoves and things like that you can get into. All of this, very cold. Now my gear bag, I leave in the alcove over here, some stuff. My paint, which I actually leave in my closet, but I pulled out. My paint, I leave in my bathroom, because my heater is always on in my bathroom, and it keeps my paint at around 75 degrees. Now, again, is that the best way to do things? I don't know. But it's the way I do things, so that's the way I'm telling you. Let's see here. Now, why do I keep my paint a little warmer? Well, we're going to do a little physics lesson, right? You have yourself a paintball. Paintballs are not 100% full. And inside there's little crevices and things like that. And these little crevices have air in them. This is a paintball. Now if you can imagine this thing being filled 98% filled with paint. What will end up happening is, as it gets colder, air constricts. And as the air constricts, it pushes the shell in. A pushed-in shell will create a dimple in your paintball. A dimple looks like this, if you can see that. Can't really see it too well, but you get the idea. This ball will now fly no place. I just threw it away. What will end up happening is you'll be shooting at somebody at your bunker and you'll end up hitting the ref 20 feet away. That doesn't work for me. So what I like to do is I like to keep my balls nice and warm. But I like to keep them warm, and then the day I go play, expose them to some of the elements. I don't mind if they get cool, because then they get a little more brittle. But I really don't like to have them cold. You should never have your paintballs cold. They will get brittle, and they'll just explode in your gun. I don't care how good your gun is, you're going to start chopping paint or getting barrel breaks because it's cold. So let's see. We've covered that. By the way, Grandma Wrinkles, hope your toolkit is working out for you. So yeah, that's pretty much the general idea of how I keep my gear organized. On the day of play, what we'll do is we'll load our gear bags up. We'll make sure they're nice and compacted in the truck. This way, when we do go out and play, nothing's bouncing around on the way there, so there's less chance of damaging everything. So it's a group effort too. You got to make sure that your guys are doing the right thing. Let's see, do I have anything else? I don't really think that's pretty much all I bring to the field, is just my bag and my paint. I will say though, if you have leftover paint, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, if you have leftover paint, save your leftover paint for when you're working on your gun, and when you buy new paint, use the freshest paint that you can, because that'll also help prevent your balls from whizzing all over the place. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to cover today, guys. We figured out why my bag looks like that, and my other bag looks like that. I have paint all over the damn place. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't be afraid. Hit me on up. That's what I'm here for. Have a safe Paddy's Day. Come on back. See us again. Hell is out.